As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusea deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusea decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusea couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusea and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusea was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here.
What?
Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking.
Ooh.
Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant, Masa, it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
The princess. That was a pretty intense scene, I will admit.
Erusea's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usea has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusea's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusean army.
With the capital under our control, Erusea's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusea will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusea's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft.
What?
Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, so I can't use any plane I want? Nice. Ain't even gonna lie, when you use this thing, it's crazy. It's crazy. That thing is not. This thing is nuts.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Let's get it. Operation Gorgon.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusean army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Labyrinth. Alright. Hold on, let me scan the area real quick. I don't know if any of these are...
Leading our country even further into ruin.
I got an idea.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
That's gotta be a friendly. Yeah, I thought so.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
How am I supposed to... what? Dude, I can't. What are you talking about? How do I use this camera you speak of?
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
ID as Osean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated. You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
It's Erusean.
They aren't responding aggressively.
Oh, I gotcha.
Conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
So those guys are bad. I'll take those guys out.
Strata 1, target acquired.
The General's vehicle is under attack.
There's Lamar! I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! The radicals from the Erusean military are trying to kill the General.
Strata 1,
If that thing hits, it's all over.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Target locked.
Strata 1, 88 gun destroyed.
Nice.
We're the only ones here on our side.
That was a close one.
There we
We have
go.
to remain vigilant.
Thought there was something on my arm just now.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay
It
area.
was weird.
We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this? It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
Locked on. You're mine.
Wonderful, so be it.
Strider 1, enemy vessel destroyed.
Strider 1, hostile has a lock. There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed. Wait. The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those are Protect General of
I guess since they're technically in like a chat scene for the AI, I guess like it didn't count. But like I lit him up.
There's a vehicle
Boom.
ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle. We'll go. Let's go.
Too bad that was a helicopter that was on that game.
Footage that we've shot, but when the communication networks come back online.
It's cool because like it wasn't an insta kill. That would have definitely been an insta kill.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a Cold War. Signs of civilian warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Oh, got it.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Missile.
Here comes the traitor, Labarge. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Labarge, in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares launched.
Strider 4, evade! We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, target destroyed.
I've been spiked.
Missile.
Missile, evade!
See how, like, just pinpoint that missile is? I mean, he wasn't an ace pilot, so, I mean, that probably wasn't that good anyway, but...
You're out of chaff and flares.
Thanks, man. Thanks for telling me that.
Missile. Missile. Caution. I'm on my target's tail.
Yeah, I'm assuming they were shooting in that general direction, so...
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusea. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
Boom!
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusean officers.
Missile.
They were referred to as the radicals. There was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually
Again,
went to
some regular ones.
the attack drone exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusean Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former Ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there. There are enemies everywhere.
Is it over?
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Eruseans.
Missile.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Target eliminated.
The aircraft has 3 lines on its tail. Get them before they get us!
Missile. Missile.
It's the Eruseans! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Osean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
Okay.
Fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped. Missile away.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile.
Missile.
Missile.
I like stuff. Losing things. Weapons hold.
Missile.
Bandit behind you.
That dude's bad.
Missile.
Oh.
Missile. 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 Caution. Locked on.
We're under attack! Hurry up and do something!
Trying. He's in a hole.
Target in gun range.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Box 2. Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263
God.
Tango 4.
Why are you
1 Niner
playing
Niner
so
Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusean military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
The fighting between the government
I've got it taped, nice and secure.
that Erusean is in a civil war.
Somebody take out those allied planes behind us.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something. Missile.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This won't good.
Missile. Missile.
An armored vehicle's behind us.
Missile.
It's a vehicle used by the Erusean forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it.
We're taking fire! Take care of them! From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Because you're getting wrecked.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Osean forces at landfill
Dude.
number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
What? Wait, why were you not shooting at them? Why would you?
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy
So
ambushes.
you were just like, nah,
Understood.
I don't want to shoot him. So you made me
System
do it.
failures
Like,
caused
what?
friendly
How does
fire
that
incidents
even
among
work?
Osean forces.
Oh man.
Numbers of penal units turning on their former allies.
Okay, what is that?
Prepare to fire on a moment's notice.
Oh, it's an AH. No wonder I'm like flying in circles.
With the main conflict concluded, regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle for stabilization of the nation. So, the Erusean government has defined these groups, along with those trying to independently make peace with Osean, as rebels.
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed. Abort mission.
Missile.
Ooh. Well, we'll have to. I already know what I was doing wrong, so I'll probably just quick cut. I was yeah. Sometimes long missions you get distracted from what you're supposed to be doing. I was doing good at first and then I got distracted. I was just like, ugh. But yeah.
Fighting with drones is what got us into this mess.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Target destroyed.
Missile.
It's Erusean.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They're overridden. They must be accessible.
Mostly launched.
That is behind us.
Hey, it's not our fault for all this information. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Missile.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
More drones headed this way.
No.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Strider 3
Missile.
launching missile.
Missile away.
Behind the enemy.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Enemy on your back.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Four bandits left.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
Missile.
3 bandits to go.
They are after the data, aren't they?
Missile.
Missile evaded.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got. Strider 1, target acquired. 1 bandit to go.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Stall warning. Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile.
Strider 2, Bucks 2.
Strider 1, target acquired. Missile evaded.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Behind the enemy.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Stall warning.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to send... I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusean
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Crying, weird. So I want to apologize why. To be completely honest, that took me a day and a half to complete. Just this whole part. My sickness came back really crazy. So like, I have to talk very soft for me to like even make words, like just like make words, make English, I guess, without it being in a lot of pain, and I have to like push on my throat. So in all honesty, to save me time, I really do want to play this game. I'm probably not going to talk in most of the videos. I'll probably just start them by cutscene or whatnot. You'll hear me talk once in a while. Not often though. It'll probably be in the menu or something, because I can't really talk loud. But other than that, I think that's it. My voice is just killing me. I've been in bed all day. If you guys like that video, smash that like button. If you want to see more, hit the bell, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.